Okay, so this episode of Dragon Ball Super, episode 60, we got the major reveal at the end. In between, we got a kind of dragged out explanation of from future Trunks to little Trunks, and even to Beerus himself about how the future and the present timeline works out. Because obviously Beerus, since he's destroyed Samazu previously, he thinks that the future world's saved. No, it's not that simple, and as Trunks explains, just because you're a god and you erased one part of the problem in the past or the present doesn't mean you've erased the future. And Trunks goes back to the explanation when he explained this about the androids. In the same, he says this to little Trunks as well, because obviously, take Android 18 for example. Android 18 in this timeline got married to Krillin and had a kid. In the future world, well, before she ended up dead, she ended up terrorizing that world. So that's how the two timelines kind of work out. That's kind of, it was kind of like a long-winded explanation from Trunks to Little Trunks, but I get it because they're giving them both of those characters some development, so that's cool. On top of that, it's like Beerus and I guess Trunks does offer Beerus to go. I should say I think it was Goku that offers Beerus to go to the future to sort it out, but he says no because I'm a god of destruction. That's taboo, but which is funny because he allows Goku and Vegeta to go anyway because they want to make sure things are wrapped up. Obviously, what we find out is obviously nothing's wrapped up yet, but there's a couple of things I do want to mention. Well, obviously Vegeta wants to go back. He doesn't want to lose again. Obviously, Goku wants to go back to fight Zamasu, and possibly now the whole thing about the counterpart is Goku Black is not only not a copy. He's Goku Black is the real deal. Well, I'll get into that explanation, but the whole thing about Trunks as well, go back into the future, and shockingly enough, Bulma goes with them. I don't know why. Just other than nostalgic purposes, I guess. But other than that, obviously 3 is enough to cram in that time capsule. But 4, I guess it gives Bulma something to do. And I like how Trunks, when future Trunks goes back into his own timeline, it's like, do your best, future me. And I like it, I would say, because obviously he struggles with Little Maya in the present time, and obviously gives Little Trunks a chance to shine. Now, when we get to the future, obviously we couldn't find out that Beerus wiping out Zamasu previously has not changed the future, obviously, what Trunks says. Now, obviously, because everything's destroyed. Now, the problem is we couldn't find out Maya's been attacked, and obviously it did not look well, but I like it because it gives Trunks and Maya that moment. Now, in all honesty, I don't know if they needed to play that way. I don't know why Trunks just couldn't give him that senzu bead, but I guess they had to have that romantic touch with a kiss and all that. I saw a clip shot, but I wasn't too sure. Okay, is this a preview or not? Oh, it's just fan made, but I guess it was. I guess it's giving that Trunks that moment. Like one, this time they didn't forget the senzu beads, which is a plus. Now on top of that, Goku and Goku Black and Zamasu are underestimating Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks because they beat the crap out of them beforehand. They're forgetting that because the Saiyans and they've recovered, they instantly become stronger. So, and Trunks and Vegeta himself has been training his ass off. So obviously Vegeta's the first to go up against Goku Black. He powers up to Super Saiyan Rose. Vegeta goes into Super Saiyan Blue. We get the mini clash, and I guess it's a shockwave, but Goku Black instantly powers down and says, I already kicked your ass once, and you were nowhere near my match. But again, that's where they're underestimating Vegeta and Goku instantly. And judging from the preview, I'm guessing Goku's going to join the fray, and Trunks as well, which is good. So I guess it's going to be a 3-on-2 battle with Zamasu as well. Now, the reveal, I don't want to say it's like, oh, it's a shocker because it was kind of predictable even before now. It's just getting clarification with the reveal that Goku Black is none other than Goku's body himself. Now, the whole thing about this is this may indeed prove the theory of Goku's body being the Goku that died in the future one. And by the way, the fact that future Trunks told Goku, I guess told little Trunks about that. And if you noticed, he told him, obviously Goku quickly said, "Oh, thanks for that back then." Now I don't know if that was intended to be that way or whether that there was foreshadowing. But even when he made that reveal, look at where Goku Black is actually. And I've said this before about how Goku Black keeps handing his hand over the heart. Remember the heart virus and how Goku comes onto it. Well, we couldn't find out that Goku's body, if it is indeed from the future timeline, got revived. Now the way it worked out, it looks like what we said in the previously about how the Super Dragon's balls were used in order to create Goku. That's kind of true, but in the essence, we need to know what the wish exactly was, because according to Goku Black, Zamasu transferred his mind into Goku's, I'm assuming his dead body in the future timeline, and then whatever the mind of Goku was previously dead went into someone. Now, I don't know if this, obviously because Zamasu was standing right next to him, I don't know if it means if another timeline was involved or if it's something else, but that's kind of weird, and it would make sense in that regard, because it says he transferred Goku's dead mind into somebody else's body and then cast him off and killed him, according to Goku Black. So, and if you notice how he's also, they took a shot at the time ring. I think that's going to come into play as well. So I don't know. I'm getting the feeling that they tried to revive Goku Black and then, or Goku in the future timeline. This is where it gets confusing. We got a little bit of a reveal, but there's still a lot more we need to know. And how was the wish executed in that regard? Because we could assume that two wishes were made. One, to make Zamasu immortal, and number two, and we know for a fact now that there has to be another Zamasu from the ultimate timeline, because when Zamasu was talking with Goku Black in a previous episode, he said, "Oh, you should have used those Dragon Balls to make yourself immortal." Obviously, so that to me refers that there's another timeline involved. I think in the manga it was previously revealed that the Goku Black went into all 10 universes and eliminated the Supreme Kaiser of those universes. So I don't know if we're going to get a reveal or not, but that was revealed in the manga. So yeah, some interesting stuff. But like I said, that one was kind of even Zamasu being Goku Black was not kind of like a shocker to me. It's just how things turned out and how were the wishes utilized in a nutshell. Obviously, with two wishes, unless, and this is my theory as well, if there's an alternate timeline, that means perhaps two wishes were made, one from another timeline, because it looks like there's two Zamasus from two different timelines. One's transferred into Goku Black, and the other's obviously immortal in Zamasu's own body himself, and whatever body Goku's dead body was transferred to got killed off. So I'm assuming there's two sets of Super Dragon Balls that were used in this arc. That's my theory, and that's the only thing that makes sense at this time, because obviously that would mean they would have to wait a long time to make two wishes on top of that. So it's really interesting stuff. Obviously, this is a whole build to the setup for the fight next week. It looks like all hell's going to break loose, and we're also going to get the major reveal of what really Goku Black is and how he really obtained Goku's body, which we've been waiting to know for how long now. So I can't wait to see that. This was another decent episode. Let me know what your thoughts down below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Catch you guys tomorrow.